Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Phoenix Wright, Spirit of Justice. Today, what you noticed? So, what was it you noticed?
Well, you probably won't believe me, but...
Why don't you just let me be the judge of that?
Okay, so you know that spring?
The spring? You mean the pool in front of the Warbod statue?
Yeah, that! The water in there was dark red.
Already?
And when I say dark red, I mean blood red.
Well, I mean... yeah, I guess it's kind of dark. Oh, that? Yeah, I saw it too.
You did?
Yeah, the High Priest's blood turned it red.
What? No, that's not what I meant. The spring was red before he was killed.
What? Wait, so it was already red? Even before the High Priest was killed?
Yeah, and I noticed that during the purification rite, just before I passed out. It was just like the ancient legend says.
The ancient legend.
The spring shall run red upon Lady Kira's return. That's how it goes anyways. Hold it. Yes, there's a legend about the inner sanctum that says just that. But the water was red this time thanks to the murder.
Oh, I thought you were going to say this time of year anyways.
The police investigation confirmed it. Perhaps your eyes were just deceiving you by that Latin light reflecting on the water. I don't think that was it, though.
An ancient legend, huh? I wonder if it's connected to the murder somehow. On the day of the rite, the water in the spring was already stained red!
Nick?
Yeah?
So, actually, there's one more thing.
What's up with Maya? She keeps looking over at her benevolence like she's worried that what Rafa will think. One more thing.
There's something I want to show you.
There is?
I found this in the inner sanctum after I came to.
Is this a letter? In Chronos? Did you guys cut something out of a magazine?
Yeah, stamp on the far left, that's the, at the end of the letter. Does it look familiar?
This red stamp here.
That's the mark of Lady Kira.
Oh, right. It looks like the mark on her forehead.
Lady Kira, you said? Let me see that. What? This is...
What? What does it say?
Don't perform the rite. I know what you're planning, Lady Kira.
That sounds like a threat or a warning. Whoever's pretending to be Lady Kira was pressuring the High Priest to stop the rite.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me, too. Nick, do you think?
Wait. First, there's that ancient legend. The spring shall run red upon Lady Kira's turn. Now, there's also Lady Kira's warning. Plus, with the Warbod dagger being eyed as the murder weapon, don't tell me.
That's why she has to be the real deal.
Maybe. I mean, it wouldn't be the weirdest thing, right? Don't tell me, you actually believe that the real Lady Kira returned to kill the High Priest?
When you say it like that, it does kind of sound insane. Don't be silly, Nick.
Huh?
Historical figures don't come back to life. I mean, give me a break. But
you were saying only yesterday how it was more fun to believe that she's the real deal.
Yeah, yesterday before I was framed for murder. I wish I could keep on entertaining that fantasy too, but the fact is, we're dealing with a murder here. Thus, my days of dreaming have come to an end. I'm gonna keep it real from now on, and you should too, Nick.
I thought you said I was the boring one because I was keeping it real.
I guess I've outgrown the stepladder argument we've always had.
You mean ladder, Maya. Keeping it real. So, what do you mean by keeping it real?
So you know how someone is dressed up like Lady Kira and capturing rebels, right?
Oh, you mean the rebel hunter Lady Kira in the papers?
Yeah, that one. I think that is probably who sent the warning. What is this nonsense? You dare to suggest that Abademi was slain by Lady Kira? You nincompoop! Yeek! The rebel hunter should be a vigilante who loves this kingdom. And it is the patriotism that led them to cloak their identity in the guise of Lady Kira. So the patriot would never slay the high priest.
I guess it's only natural for Princess Rafa to see it that way, but I can't let it go at that.
Besides, why would a vigilante want to stop Purification Rite in the first place?
I haven't figured that one out yet.
And he missed my case.
You don't have a case. Still, if the rebel hunter had a compelling enough reason, they might have killed the high priest after he ignored their warning.
You big dummy! You can't fool me! It was you who forged that warning letter. You were trying to shed your guilt onto our most sacred Lady Kira. No, I never do such a thing.
Now, your benevolence. Let's try to remain rational about this. Maya, did you show that letter to the police?
No. I was afraid that would anger everybody needlessly. So I was waiting to show it to you, Nick.
And judging by her benevolence's reaction, I'd say Maya was right to be worried. Also, where'd you hide that? Wait, what are... there are a number of places on this letter where there are 3 holes in a row. Oh, okay, so like, it was folded and punctured. Are these supposed to be some sort of message too? Not that we'll be finding out anytime soon, I suspect. Alright, accused, wrap it up.
I guess they have more questions for me.
Yeah, at least I have a better idea of what we're up against now.
I'm Nick. There's something I've been meaning to say. I don't need a lawyer this time.
What? What are you talking about?
Just, they have the Defense Culpability Act here at Crane, right? Well, if I'm found guilty, you'd be charged with budding a criminal.
Maya, thanks for the thinking of me, but don't worry, Maya. We'll pull through this together somehow. Well, we always have, haven't we?
Yeah, but we're not in Kansas anymore.
Does Kansas exist in this world? True, but wait, do we live in Kansas? Like, is the office in Kansas? Like, I know it's a reference, but I know it's Japanifornia as well, but still. True, but I've been through one trial here already, so I know what I'm getting myself into. We're gonna win this one, no matter what. Besides, because I believe in your innocence.
Yeah, I know. We've always won because of your faith in me.
Or just evidence, pointing in the other direction. That's right, it's all aboard the Phoenix Freedom Express.
Thank you, Nick. Well, I'll see you later.
Like, you're gonna die,
My father was not save you tomorrow, and by then it'll be too late to ask for mercy.
We're going to beat this charge. You'll see, just like we did last time.
I can't understand every single word that's spoken, but I don't like the sound of that Phoenix Freedom Express one bit.
Wait, don't tell me you don't know about what Freedom Express refers to.
Yeah. Of course I know. Don't presume to know what I do not.
You gonna call the old lady? I'm no closer to understanding why someone would want the high priest dead. I would understand why they would want the benevolence dead, but given the use of the Waba dagger and the existence of the warning letter, I'd say the rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira is the real prime suspect. It might help if I knew a little more about this modern-day Lady Kira. I wonder if anyone has any info on them. Maybe the first thing I should do is go someplace where locals like to gather. Any ideas?
Yeah, here's one. Fuck off. The one you call Maya Faye is not to be trusted. I hear she's already 28, and yet she's still as angsty as a maiden in her teens. Surely she must be hiding something.
Actually, that's just Maya being Maya. So yes, she's probably stolen from you people. Like the real thief from the first case? Probably actually Maya. So what's next?
Let me think. Oh, I know.
Dare I ask?
I admit the accused's guilt, and so we can go straight to the inevitable guilty verdict. That will solve everything.
Why did I even ask? I think I'll just keep on investigating. Anything here?
Why is that warning comprised of paper cutouts?
Probably because the author wanted to hide their identity. It's not a common technique these days, but what with the spread of computers and printers.
We have such modern conveniences here in Crane, too.
I'm sure you do. You guys get Oregon Trail yet? Not that I've ever actually seen any of them. Okay. Actually, you know what? That back in my day, when computers were first starting to be a thing, at least in the general public, right? But when we first got them in high school, that was in the middle school we first got them. We started having like kind of computer classes, and we do like, you know, Where in the World is Carmen San Diego, Oregon Trail. There was like a spelling game too. Also a football, like math game, I think it was. I can't remember those names, but those were pretty great. More learning from games was, you know, up my alley. Too bad it didn't help with the reading. So wait a minute, what are you saying? The guard will come over if I ring this, right? I have no needs for such an implement. Guard! Yes, Benevolence, it's my honor to serve you. Now you try, barbed head. Oh, okay. Hey, Mr. Guard, could I please speak with you?
It seems he will not respond to a lawyer's call.
Somehow I saw that coming a mile away, and yet I still did it. Okay, is that it? Alrighty. Where are we going? The bazaar! And I guess the bazaars are as good as places to start as any. Now, who should I... Huh?
I would like some chocolates. I see. So that is what the Freedom Express is.
Ah, consulting your pocket internet again, I see. Oh, is it Albie?
Mr. Wright!
That sounds like...
Is Miss Maya okay?
No.
I believe her, Mr. Wright. I know she didn't do it. Do you now, boy? Pocahontas, your benevolence! You mustn't trust in lawyers, you...
Are you not the accused from the last trial?
Oh,
What's wrong, Albie?
Your benevolence speaks with
Mistaken the vernacular, little monk. So, what now? What was your name?
Yes, your benevolence. I'll be your guide, your benevolence.
Know this, Albie. Your soul is only as clean or as filthy as the company you keep. I wish she'd stop insinuating that all lawyers are trash. Could be referring to herself, because she's here too.
Please forgive me, your benevolence, but Mr. Wright is a very trustworthy man, and I trust him as a lawyer.
What's this?
I'm sorry. Forgive my insolence.
Common boy such as he can place his trust in lawyers? It can only be because of my failure at the Hall of Justice the other day.
Mr. Wright, her beloved has sunk into the ground.
She's a child. She's throwing a tantrum. It's fine. She must really feel responsible for what happened in court the other day. Let's give her some breathing room for now, and I'm sure she'll be back on her feet in no time. In the meantime, do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Of course. I'm always glad to help.
You want to see that body?
Is this a dead body?
No, it's just evidence. Sorry about that. This? No. I'm beginning to think that you're not gonna fucking say shit. Which is shocking to me. Really? Nothing? On anything? I mean, I already showed you my badge. I can show you again. Yeah. Okay. Examine birds the word.
Let me explain. This bird is known as a wabud. It is only found here in Karain.
Oh, right. The bird Lady Kira's based herself off of. It's a really beautiful bird. Tourists must love it.
They usually do. There's just one thing about it that kind of hit or miss. Its unusual cry drives children to tears. It can even make some adults collapse with fear.
Maybe they should keep such a fearsome creature in a less crowded area. I mean, if the cry's the only fearsome part about it, like if it's not attacking, then It's not really fearsome. And I can't read the sign, but it looks like a souvenir shop. And it's too bad I don't have time to do some shopping now. But I'll have to stop by here before I go back home. I'm sure everyone's expecting something, especially Trucy. Look at all these vegetables.
Let's see. That is a Gapam, Kunuro, and Zabaz. They were freshly picked this morning.
I've never heard of any of those. Maybe I'll buy some to see what they taste like. You want some too, Albie? My treat.
Really? Thank you, sir. I'll take some of this and this and this and this.
Albie, that's quite a lot you've got there already, don't you think?
There's barely enough for a side dish.
I hope I brought enough money. Or at least, you know, converted mine over. Manhole? Nickname in college, Chronos. I guess they have a sewer system here in Karain. I would hope so. What am I thinking? Of course they do. That was very ignorant of me. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there are some less developed places in the world that don't have a sewer system yet. But I think in a place as developed as this, you would really much hope they would have a sewer system. And it's a poster. And it looks like some kind of Karaini superhero. Why do all these superheroes look the same, regardless of where they come from? I don't know. Does it? I guess, kind of. Kind of looks like Lady Kira, but in like a mini skirt. What? Huh. Interesting. Well, to see they have fanfics here as well. The Gates of Temple. Ow, my neck. At the top of these stairs in my home is my home away from home. Just looking up and making my back ache. Fuck that. I'll sleep in this alley down here. Just get me a sleeping bag or like a cot and we're good. There's a really popular bun shop in Karain. Oh, they even sell magatamas. Tamins. Let's see, 1 magataman, 15 damas. Wait a second, Albie, weren't you selling them for 20 damas a piece?
The extra 5 damas is a service fee.
He's quite the shrewd businessman, aka scammer. Or reseller, really. Which is a scammer, really, in most cases. Hey, Albie, what's the cow-like creature? Animal.
It's a yak. They carry heavy loads and provide milk.
Okay, 1 second. Yak. Milk. Whole yak milk has about twice as much fat content as whole cow milk. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Producing a butter with a texture closer to cheese. It is a staple food product and trade in herd communities in South Central Asia and the Tibetan Plateau. Interesting. Huh. I really shouldn't be surprised. Humans really like to milk things and drink it or make products out of it. So I should not be surprised that there's yak milk. I don't know why I didn't even think that was a possibility, though. Huh. Butter with the texture closer to the cheese. That's...
They're indispensable partners in our daily lives.
Interesting. Hey, they're kind of cute up close.
Oh, and they're also prized for their meat. You know, the meat you enjoyed so much last night.
Oh, partner must mean something else here. No, I mean, you know, I get what you're trying to say, Phoenix, but cows and stuff like that are pretty indispensable partners for, honestly, most of the world. There are some parts of the world that don't eat cows, obviously, or use their milk, but generally speaking, all the places I've been in life, is pretty important, right? Also, one of the reasons well, okay, I don't know if I'm still ineligible to give blood, but when I was in England, living in England, mad cow disease was a thing. So, you know, I've been disqualified, but I think I read up somewhere, probably on this goddamn channel at some point, that I might be eligible now to give blood. Not that I have mad cow disease or had mad cow disease, just apparently it can lay in people's, well, blood, DNA, whatever you want to call it, for a really long time without dormant. There we go, lay dormant. I think I said that and for some reason thought I forgot it. But yeah, it can lay dormant in people for a while, apparently. I don't fucking know. Or just maybe they thought I would lie and that I never had it. I'm pretty sure it's fatal, actually. Anyways, the Rebel Hunter. So, what have you heard about the Rebel Hunter that was in the newspaper?
Everyone's overjoyed at her appearance. They said she's the modern-day Lady Kira.
So they're treating this Rebel Hunter like a mysterious protector of the people, huh?
People have been on edge recently with the jailbreak and stuff.
Jailbreak?
I'm sure hope they catch the escaped prisoner soon.
Escaped prisoner?
Yeah, he was one of the vicious rebels that Lady Kira had captured.
So there's a hardened criminal on the loose. That is bad news.
Yeah, but the modern day Lady Kira is also super amazing. I mean, she takes down big, scary rebels all by herself.
Yeah, that's not exactly something just anyone can do. Someone that strong could have easily overpowered and killed the High Priest. Huh. And what about the escaped prisoner, Albie? So what's the escaped prisoner supposed to be like?
They say he's a vicious fiend who serves as Dirk's right-hand man.
Dirk, as in the leader of the rebel group?
Yeah, the escapee serves dreadful master of the Defying Dragons. They say the prisoner's former soldier and that...
Yeah, wait, what? They say the prisoner's a former soldier, there we go, and that he wields a big scary knife.
Rumor has it he is a cold-blooded killer to boot.
He sounded like a really dangerous man.
He is, but the police still can't find him, even after an extensive search.
Exhaustive search? Wait, I remember hearing about a prison. Yeah. I thought that was like a prison for souls. The prison at the top of the Inner Sanctum's mountain, right? How did he even break out?
No one really knows. He supposedly did it without any tools to speak of. Say he must have fallen to his death. Personally, I'd like to believe that he did. Otherwise, something like that terrible incident might happen again.
Terrible incident? What about this, what was that about a terrible incident, Albie?
It happened before I was even born, but Queen Amara, the previous queen, was assassinated. And it was the rebel leader Dirk who did it.
The previous queen was assassinated. That's kind of unsettling and something I probably would have heard about, I would imagine, somewhere in the world. Even though I don't really keep up with, honestly, anything in this world anymore, thankfully, for my own mental health. Even I still hear about, like, leaders being assassinated or almost assassinated. So, still.
Oh, it's a terrible deed of a heinous sinner.
I mean,
to take the life of such a gentle queen. Only someone with a dark, defiled soul could have done that.
You really take the queen seriously here, huh? Like god-worshipping level serious. It really would take someone pretty bold and blasphemous to assassinate one.
Those Defying Dragon rebels are not afraid to do anything to accomplish their goals. That's why, with that escaped prisoner on the loose, who knows who might be killed next? Raff!
That's why the people of Khura'in are so afraid of that escapee. And why they want the Rebel Hunter to take him out, along with the other rebels. So, is there anything else you can tell me about the Rebel Hunter, Lady Kira, LB?
I just thinking there was something else, but what was it? Oh yeah! Here!
Is that an arrow? What is this?
Shadu found it!
It's Shadow Chronos. It should do.
With that, a Walmart arrow.
Feeling better now, your benevolence?
There's no time to be feeling sorry for myself, for I'm the Crown Prince of Khura'in. Now, let me see that boy.
Yes, your benevolence? Huh.
It looks very much like the one of legendary weapon Kira's Lady Kira once used in battle.
3-pronged arrow? That's gonna hurt. I swear I've seen something resembling that arrowhead recently. Did we? Where did Shadu find it, Albie?
Near Abbot Inme's house.
Near the victim's house, huh? Something tells me I better look into this. Resembles the three-pronged arrow that was once used by Lady Kira, discovered near the High Priest's home. Albie, can I ask you to take me to the High Priest's house?
Yes, of course.
Come to think of it, he was married, wasn't he? And his wife is the one who usually plays the part of Lady Kira in the Purification Rite. I should probably talk to her too, seeing that she's single now. And probably getting some inheritance, I would imagine. Hello. So this is the High Priest, where the High Priest lived. Oh yeah, we woke up here, didn't we? Wait a minute. This is where they brought me when my back gave out. And the woman in front of that altar, she must be the High Priest's wife. We will examine her in a second. I will examine her right now, apparently, because there's nothing else to examine. Excuse me. Nice picture.
Yes, may I help you?
I was hoping to speak with the High Priest's wife. Are you her?
Forgive the intrusion, Lady...
Believe? Believe? Like believe? Lady Believe?
Oh my, your benevolence. Please, be at ease. What a terrible time that must be for you. I hope much to your husband. You have my deepest sympathies for your tragic loss. You honor me with your kind words. Look, dear, the royal priestess has come to visit us. Yes, What's that? Kill them all? Of course, hee hee.
She's talking with her funeral picture. We should leave. We should leave now. No amount of inheritance is worth this.
My husband too is delighted with the royal priestess, that the royal priestess has graced him with her presence.
She just turns the Phoenix like, what should we do?
You can speak with Abbot in me? No, I don't possess the power of speak with the dead, but I can feel his presence. What's that? No, that can wait till later, dear. Not in front of strangers and a child.
She's definitely speaking to the painting.
So, your benevolence, what is it that brings you to my humble abode?
This lawyer is investigating your husband's death, and I'm watching him to ensure he does not tamper with any of the evidence. I know this must be difficult, but can I ask you some questions? A good friend of mine has fallen under suspicion, you see.
A friend of yours? So then you must be Maya's friend from the States, correct?
That's right.
I'm sorry, but I'm still grieving. Isn't that right, dear? Yes, I know. Abbot and me and his wife were one of the closest and most loving couples in Khura'in. It's clearly affected her. If she's not ready to talk, I will not allow you to press her any further.
She did just lose the love of her life. It would be incredibly insensitive of me to force answers out of her right now, but I'm not above it. But I need to talk to her if I want to, exactly, but if I want to learn more about the High Priest. Plus, there's the Wobber Hour that I'll be found near the house. There's too much I need to find out for me to just leave yet. Would it be okay if I stayed here for a little while?
Barbed, have you been listening to a word I said?
No. Look, your benevolence, I'm sorry for her loss, but I don't actually give a fuck. And I'm running out of time. So what I will do is promise to leave if she doesn't change her mind.
Please, let me talk to my husband about this. Yes. In the wood chipper, you say? I know. No, don't. Not in front of the royal priestess.
She just starts rubbing the painting on her body, or picture on her body.
Now, if you excuse me.
What the heck were they even talking about?
You have poured salt on her wounds. This is precisely why you lawyers are so deprived. Despised. Whatever.
Irk. I was just trying to help Maya's case. I didn't mean to hurt Mrs. In me.
Maybe that you actually possess a conscience?
Of course I do. But also desperate for information. And that supersedes my conscience.
So what are you planning to do now?
Pass the time by looking around the room, I guess. Going through her stuff. I mean, they might have money around here.
Just say that you do not touch anything you should not.
Guess I should watch what I touch, just in case Princess Rafa gets mad at me. How about this? We split up the room. You go look over there. I'll go look at everywhere else. Let's see. Oh, do you have any...
That's the Waba arrow.
I don't see the connection between this arrow and the Wabard, though.
The feathers of the Wabar were used in the fletching. And its design was also inspired by the official bird of Karain.
Ah, you really able to explain it all with Nena.
I will fucking shank you.
Nothing, never mind. Why can't I just keep my big mouth shut? Oh, we already... Oh, you're right. We already actually looked at that. All right, cool. Examine the bed of nails, which is not a bed, but a seat? What is this scary-looking spiky thing?
It is a floor cushion for heightened practitioners of mental focus. Hearing this, it sounds me. There is not a soul in Karain who would not recognize this.
A floor cushion? You mean you're supposed to sit on this?
How else would you see that to be used?
Not at all. Looks like a torture device to me. Have a seat, your princessness. Oh, it's a wanted poster for the rebel escapee everyone's talking about.
What? Let me see that.
Dats Arbel. Dat Rebel? That's a rebel! Oh! Okay. So it's not Dat Rebel. It's That's a Rebel. Okay, I get it. Well, that, not that. Well, I'm going to say Dats. But anyway, senior member of the insurgent leadership and former paratrooper of foreign land. Wanted for crimes against the kingdom. Considered armed and dangerous. $3 million? What's that in USD? So he's ex-military, huh?
His appearance alone exudes menace. He must be captured at once.
Okay. Something wrong?
The bounty is 3 million damas, money that comes out of the people's tax payments. I shall have it lowered to about 1 million damas.
You seem unexpectedly concerned with the people's welfare.
Unexpectedly, how rude. Nena has always taught me that kingdoms that do not value their people come to ruin.
Very true. Eventually. Might not be right away.
As crown princess, it's only natural that I care for my people.
How about sending some of that kindness this way?
Well, I suppose I could. If you quit being a lawyer and paid taxes in our kingdom, that is.
Oh, well, I don't even pay taxes in the States. It was worth a shot. Board game? Is that a Steel Samurai bag? Is that Maya's? This game looks kind of like checkers or chess.
You mean to say you have never heard of Kachudamal? Kachudamal? I've heard people describe it as Kareni's chess.
So two players take turns moving the pieces in a bid to capture the other's king?
That's right. In Kachudamal, the object is the utter annihilation of your opponent. Furthermore, each piece has a special move that can only be used once per game.
Special move? Like a limit break? It sounds like a game right up at Maya's alley. Maya's bag? There's a Steel Samurai patch on this bag. Guess this bag must be Maya's, yeah. She probably left this here while she was performing the rite. Is this a piece of art of some sort?
What a beautiful orb.
Something the matter?
Barb's head, take one step back.
Okay, done. Did you spot something?
Yes, your dismal reflection. He was ruining the orb's beauty.
Did you have to put it like that, your assholiness? I was trying to think of something more creative. You couldn't tell by the pause. It didn't come. A poster of the mountains. Oh, the intersecting mountain is featured against those other towering peaks.
The beautiful mountains are known as the Roof of Karain. Huh, and I see they have even included Mount Pani Pani in that picture. Mount Pani Pani? Is that the smaller peak to the left? Known as the Little Sanctum, it is just west of the Inner Sanctum. It is is it not also beautiful? But I suppose a lawyer with a defiled soul such as you could not perceive such beauty. That's not true. I think it's absolutely stunning. Stone cold stunning, even. Alright, what else is left in the room? Pictures. Isn't that the Justice Minister I met? There's that woman in the picture next to him. She looks really important. Could she be the Queen of Khura'in? Okay, we're not gonna ask. Wouldn't that be her mother? Well, it looks like a wastebasket. Hey, and there's an envelope sticking out. Oh, puncture marks. Oh, there are 3 holes in the road near the top. Now, where I've seen holes like that before. Scrounging around in other people's garbage like some stray dog. You are a pitiful creature indeed. What does it say here? Say what you will, but I've got a job to do. It says, to the High Priest. Huh. You cannot even read? Hey, look, some of us have learning disabilities. You're even more pitiful than I thought. Rude. Thanks, I'll keep your words of your wisdom in mind, your benevolence. Guess I should have studied some Khura'inese before I came. Well, the envelope was addressed to the High Priest, huh? But it's empty. Still, there's something about it. I'd better hang on to it. Okay, are we really that dumb? You have, like, the memory of a goldfish / me, apparently, Phoenix. What a magnificent altar. I was looking at the flowers, but okay. Of course it's magnificent. It is the Holy Mother, after all. She didn't have eyes or a mouth? Oh my god, she's actually faceless? I thought it was just kind of like a thing they were doing. The Holy Mother, is she that faceless figure there? Such vigilance! How do you not know wait, what? How do you not know who Her Holiness is on sight? Do you seek to cross over to the Twilight Realm right this instant? I'm not sorry, and it probably will happen again. Huh. This is why lawyers are so despised. Now listen well, depicting Her Holiness's face is the greatest taboo in all Khura'inism. Is that kind of like Muhammad? Right? Well, you can't depict him at all, right? There's none alive today who know what her face really looked like. That includes the member of the royal family. Ah, now there's an unusual custom. We try not to get very open about real religions here, Phoenix. It's gonna be one heck of a secret if even the royal family can't know what she looks like. Is that true? Like, okay, so why can't Muhammad Ali? No, not Muhammad Ali. be drawn, I guess. What's the deal? Drawing any person in Islam. Oh, really? How do you know that? Really? Drawing any person is prohibited in Islam. That is the first I've ever heard of that. I always have just heard, you know, me being ignorant of other, you know, religions. I don't really know anything about religions, to be quite honest, outside of some things. But you can't just draw anyone. Huh. Interesting. Okay. I don't know how true that is either, but still. Most contemporary Muslims abide by the ban of depicting Muhammad based on religious rulings, avoided temptations, as long as figurative depictions of living creatures, especially humans. Interesting. Muslims have deep reverence for Muhammad and believe that no depiction could do him justice. Alright. Okay, so there's a few different ones. One is just, you know, just for the reverence, respect, yada yada yada, don't draw them. Others is just avoiding temptations, I guess. Interesting. Okay, cool. Anything else here? That it? No, that can't be it. TV.
What's this? What show is this?
It's the Plum Punisher, warrior of New Twilight Realm. It's based on Lady Kira and the #1 action hero shown in Crate.
The Plum Punisher, warrior of New Twilight Realm. Okay, so it wasn't exactly a miniseries.
Yeah, it's an entirely original show created right here in our kingdom.
I'm not so sure about its originality, given its overall look and theme song. It's Steel Samurai ripoff.
Is something the matter?
Well, it's just, we have an action hero show back home that's really similar to this. I'm guessing this shows why Maya's so into Lady Kira. Probably. Honestly, the theme song is exactly the same as one of Maya's favorite shows. The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. It's a popular action hero series filmed in LA. Yeah, we are in LA, not Kansas. Set in a city known as Neo Old Tokyo, it fits the Steel Samurai in Mortal Kombat against his nemesis, the Evil Magistrate. Maya's collected DVDs and merchandise from the series as long as I've known her. It's kind of an issue. The Plum Punisher seems awfully similar to the Steel Samurai.
The Plum Punisher originated here, in Terrain. Is that clear, bobbed head?
Yes, your benevolence. Note to self, never suggest that again.
Lady Believe has not had a change of heart and simply waiting to not change that.
Can't we just wait a little longer? Maybe get the fingernail ripping pliers off? I wonder if she'll ever open up. Oh, you're still here.
Oh, you're still here. Lady Believe.
Miss Inme, Mrs. Inme, do you think you're ready to talk?
Is that okay with you?
Stop talking to the pitcher.
Yes, I will let him know. Lady Believe, you don't have to speak to the lawyer if it's not your wish, or the pitcher. No, it's quite all right. If my husband were still with us, he would say, as much as it pains me to have my lovely wife speak on such matters, if it would help find the truth, then ask whatever you may.
Okay, I'll take you up on your generous offer. Wait, did Mrs. Amy just call herself lovely just now?
Well, whatever you're waiting for. Answer your questions quick, so our departure may be just as swift. It's actually kind of getting freaked out here.
Okay, yeah, of course. We will talk to this troubled lady next time. Thank you for watching. I will see you all, well, next episode. Have a great day. Bye.